What's up, Star Wars fans? My name is Prince, and I am an urban acolyte. And I just heard this from HollywoodReporter.com, but Ron Howard has just stepped in to direct the Han Solo movie. Now, if you haven't heard, I mentioned it on yesterday's video that Phil Lord and Christopher Miller were basically fired from production of the Han Solo movie. The official message coming from Lucasfilm is on the StarWars.com website, and it says the untitled Han Solo film will move forward with a directorial change. Phil Lord and Christopher Miller are talented filmmakers who have assembled an incredible cast and crew, but it's become clear that we had different creative visions on this film, and we've decided to part ways. A new director will be announced soon, said Kathleen Kennedy, president of Lucasfilm. Unfortunately, our vision and the process weren't aligned with our partners on this project. We normally aren't fans of the phrase creative differences, but for once this cliche is true. We really are proud of the amazing and world-class work of our cast and crew, stated Phil Lord and Christopher Miller. And again, the untitled Han Solo film remains scheduled for May 2018 release. So next year, we will be talking about that Han Solo movie if everything moves forward according to plan. Now, what we know is that the movie was about 3/4 of the way through with principal photography. There were about 3.5 more weeks scheduled to shoot, with another 5 weeks built in for reshoots. So basically they were going to be done with the movie and everything around about the time of D23 or San Diego Comic-Con. Of course, I don't know if that's enough time to throw together a quick trailer, but by the time of D23, we should have been able to hear something about the Han Solo movie, possibly. So, I mean, given the fact that they probably got another 2 months of shooting, they might have to edit the movie fast. I kind of don't think that this movie is in any kind of serious jeopardy. Focus your marketing strategy on episode 8. And I realized I had people respond to the video I did a few days ago about us possibly seeing a trailer around D23 or at San Diego Comic-Con in a month from now. But everyone is not a Star Wars fan. If you're listening to this or you're watching anyone else on YouTube, you're probably a Star Wars fan. You're rapidly anticipating the next movie and you're fully aware of things going on in the Star Wars universe. But you got to remember, there were people who didn't know about Rogue One, and then when they found out about Rogue One, they were trying to figure out why Rey looked different because they thought Jyn Erso was Rey, and they just hear Star Wars and just assume it's all the same thing, right? Not everyone knows what's going on, so focus on spreading the word about episode 8. Don't just say, oh, well, we've got Disney behind us and we're Lucasfilm and this is Star Wars. It's one of the biggest franchises in the world, or at least in the West, because Star Wars doesn't perform too well in Asian markets. But anyway, my point is that focus the marketing on episode 8, The Last Jedi, and then Super Bowl Sunday, that's when you hit us with that Han Solo trailer, and we're all anticipating this new Star Wars movie, this new project, a new standalone film coming in May of 2018. So those are my comments on that. I'm excited to see what Ron Howard is going to do with this movie. I didn't know that George Lucas approached him to direct The Phantom Menace. George Lucas and Ron Howard have worked together previously. He appeared in Lucas's film American Graffiti, and he helped Lucas with Willow, the movie back in '88 that I haven't seen since I was a little kid. Right, so he has a history with George Lucas. He's the most high-profile director to ever, at this point, direct a Star Wars film. And he's got a great cast. Alden Ehrenreich, who, I don't know much about him. Donald Glover is tremendously talented. Emilia Clarke, the mother of dragons. Woody Harrelson, Tandy Newton. We got the new guy, the younger guy playing Chewbacca. So I'm excited to see what's going to happen. And from what I heard last year, this script that Lawrence Kasdan wrote for the Han Solo movie is supposed to be one of the best scripts that's ever been written for a Star Wars project. So we'll have to wait and see how things turn out. Hopefully Ron Howard can finish this thing out and present us a good quality film that we can talk a lot about a year from now. But those are my thoughts. What do you guys think about this? How do you feel about the firing of Lord and Miller and the hiring of Opie? If you didn't know, Ron Howard is Opie from the Andy Griffith Show. You have to be freaking really young. And my demographic, you guys, 80% 25 and above. So you guys probably knew that. But how do you guys feel about the hiring of Ron Howard on this project? So let me know your thoughts down in the comment section below, and I'll be checking back to see what you all have to say. If you haven't subscribed already, go ahead and click on that subscribe button so that you can take your first steps towards becoming an urban acolyte. Dedicate yourself towards becoming the hero of your own story and become a force for change in your community. Continue to support the channel. Check out some of the other videos that I posted if you haven't seen them yet, and make sure to check back for my next video. But that's all I got for this one. Thanks for watching. Y'all keep on breathing, and may the force of others be with you always.